In 1943, Germany was bleeding. The Eastern Front was collapsing, Allied forces were landing in Italy, and the Germans could no longer rule the skies. What the German army needed wasn't more tanks, it was a way for a single soldier to stop one. Enter the Panzerfaust, literally, armor fist. It was crude. It was disposable. It looked more like a plumber's nightmare than a weapon of war. But it was revolutionary. Developed by Hugo Schneider AG, the Panzerfaust was a one-shot, recoilless anti-tank launcher. It used a shaped charge warhead mounted on a steel tube. Pull the trigger, fire the warhead, and throw the launcher away. Even a teenage conscript could learn to use it in minutes. It wasn't elegant, but when a Soviet T-34 came rumbling over the horizon, the Panzerfaust gave even the most poorly equipped soldier a fighting chance. By 1944, the Panzerfaust had become Germany's last line of defense, not for elite troops, but for the Volkssturm, the people's militia. Teenagers, old men, factory workers, all armed with a few rounds and desperation, lined the streets of Berlin to Warsaw. With a Panzerfaust on their shoulder and hope in their hearts, they aimed at the flanks of Soviet tanks and pulled the trigger. The weapon was devastating. The Panzerfaust 60, the most common version, could penetrate over 200 millimeters of armor, more than enough to punch through the side of a T-34 or the fearsome IS-2. It turned ambushes into nightmares. Soviet tank crews began bolting bed springs and wire mesh to their turrets in a desperate attempt to defend against it. Entire armored columns had to slow down or reroute due to rumors of Panzerfaust ambushes. But its power came at a price. The weapon's backblast was deadly, misfires were common. And the shooter had to be dangerously close, often within 30 meters to guarantee a kill. Still, it worked. And in the dying days of Nazi Germany, it became both a symbol of resistance and of desperation.